Well, howdy, and welcome to spring 2026. It is probably my second favorite time of the year. Definitely fall is going to be my number one. Either way, we're gonna jump into the Magnum and we're gonna do some tilling. I am super excited. So I actually had purchased this tractor last fall. I did use it a little bit, not a whole bunch. I did disc my field to help break up. I had some pretty good waviness going on. I had made the big mistake of disking the field back and forth in the same place year after year, not knowing any better, and all of a sudden I was getting dead furrows real bad. So I cross dug it last fall with a little bitty disc that I got. So now we have a new tractor. We're gonna check the fluids, make sure everything's good to go. I haven't used it all winter at all. So the tractor's still very new to me. I have maybe only 6 or 8 hours in the cab so far. So super excited. We're gonna get everything checked over, hooked up, and then we do have rain coming, I believe tomorrow. So, and I guess it's gonna be a substantial amount if the weatherman's right. So what I intend to do, I have 2 or 3 low spots that are typically, obviously where they hold water in the field. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out there today and disc those spots up. It'll really help break that soil up and help it dry out faster when we do actually get the rain and it starts to dry out. So I'm gonna get those done today, try and cross dig those, and then hopefully work out any bugs we got with the equipment, and then be ready to rock this weekend when it dries out. Use a bath, but can't complain at all with how it started up. Perfect. About 80 degrees today. We're gonna get out in the field. We got a lot of manure out here, so that's good. We'll bury it. Well, as you can see, we're accomplishing the mission here. Ain't that pretty? But really breaking up this thick clay and sod here. So obviously there was water standing. It's pretty mucky, but yeah, this actually breaks it up real good. And I getting around better than I expected. I thought I'd have to lift the disc, and I only had to lift it once, and that was on the far end. Otherwise it pulls through. It was a little loss of traction, but we made her through. I went ahead and opened up the whole field, as you can saw. Only sacrificed one T-post, so got a little too close, but I'll get that taken care of and fixed up by the horse pasture, and we're gonna finish up these wet spots. I got a little bit left here. I'm gonna finish up between these two strips here, and then out that direction I'll end up making a couple passes. So we're gonna keep at it. Everything's looking good on equipment. No leaks, no warning lights, and that means we're all good. So we're gonna keep on moving. Talk about a huge upgrade from the 986 though. I mean, super quiet in the cab. We can just float along here. Nice low RPMs, and I did it last year with the 986 with this thing, but I tell you, it's a 16-foot disc with, I think, 20-inch coulters. She had her hands full. I actually had the duals on, and it was all I could do to move that around. So super impressed with the Magnum. I think this is about the perfect size tractor if you really want to let this disc do everything it can here, but I can't complain. She buttons right through. This is nice and soft here, but not a problem. Nice black ground. I can smell the corn growing already. So we're super excited about this year's crop. No particular reason. I'm always excited, but unfortunately the prices are not looking the greatest, and all the things happening in the world right now, and whether the economy or you know, any kind of political stuff or wars, input prices are getting driven up pretty good. So yeah, that always hurts. Fortunately for me, I was able to contract my fertilizer and chemicals and all that stuff, so I got all that bought and paid for before all this stuff really happened. So we're safe for this year. I don't know what next year will hold, and I guess all we can pray for is a nice healthy growing year, a lot of rain and warm, and then hopefully the prices stay stable. So we'll see what this fall brings. Well, we are still rolling. It is 7:30. We probably started at about I don't know, probably 5:45, something like that. So we cruised. We got all the short rows done on one corner. Obviously, like I said, we're going across the corner of the field, so we don't get a lot of real estate done at the end, but I did go a little bit further this direction, make myself feel a little better. Nice long kitty corner rows here, but we're cooking. Everything is still rolling. No issues at all. All systems are normal. All the gauges look good. Not an issue at all. What a beautiful night. It's almost 80 degrees, which is crazy. But yeah, nice and cool in here. The AC's working and sun is set. All right, back at it, day 2. It's supposed to rain in a number of hours here. Hopefully it holds off that long. So we're gonna get done what we can. Give it a chance. There we go. Oopsie daisy. Let this thing warm up a bit. We'll be back. Well, we didn't get that much done. I was really hoping it would hold off, but it just downpoured for about 15 minutes, and yeah, we only got about an hour worth of disking done, but it's an hour we don't got to do later. So we're gonna hope that this storm is not as bad as they say. And normally I don't hope against rain, but when I'm trying to get in the field, I kind of hope we don't get a little rain for a while. And now it's picking up again. But either way, when it dries out, we'll get back after it.